I have a genuine question, and you know it's bad when I start with no type of music, no popping circumstance. It just starts because I don't like to keep doing this. I just lying to myself. I love doing it. You know why I love doing it? Because no matter how you slice it and how you bring it together, for some reason, I'm gonna try my hardest not to swear. It's gonna be a difficult stream for me. I'm challenging myself not to swear throughout the entire stream. I've set a standard for myself, and I don't know, I truly don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't. But I'll try my hardest. I will absolutely try my solemn hardest. I have to. Because you know, you always got to test yourself when things like this come about. So, can I just say, I enjoy YouTube. I will forever enjoy YouTube. The entirety of watching videos, being in live streams, making videos, doing my own live streams. It's all fun. And you know what's fun about it? The ability to give your opinion on anything that you see that you think you can have a strong opinion on. But where we seemingly lose ourselves, and by we, I mean some of you, is that y'all come into everything thinking you untouchable. You come into everything thinking you untouchable, and I struggle to figure out where y'all got that from. What leads people to think nobody can criticize that? What leads some of y'all to think nobody's allowed to talk about you when you do something stupid? It's impossible. Oh, good morning. It is like 10:30. Oh God. It's like, where? How could you possibly? In what sense? Now look, we talked about Southern Tipster and his band of fools who can't seemingly understand that they are also subject to criticism as well. And I just want to say out the bat, and this goes to you lesser mammals that are even lesser than these mammals. Stick to the criticism. Don't go above and beyond with all the extra. I almost said extra S word, but I'm challenging myself. And so far, I'm 2 minutes in. I'm doing pretty good. Chris, did Chris send me? I don't know who sent me this. Somebody sent me this. And this D-Max guy crying about the Dragon Ball Z creator passing away. And Smart Man, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It's like pathetic gay man child D-Max, 30 years old, has been caught crying for multiple minutes on a live stream over the death of a cartoon artist before remarking on how hard 2024 has been. This comes just days after his mother was caught cheerleading for him on Twitter. Listen. We can all laugh at this guy for his dog poo-poo opinion. We can all laugh at it. But this is cornball behavior. And this is part of the problem. This is why I'm having this town hall meeting, so that all you YouTubers that house and host all these live streams where you let these morons come in and speak to you, this is your fault. You let these people think that they can hold opinions great. You let that happen. Shame on you for letting it happen. And you know what's so great about it? They know it. That's why they stopped doing it on occasion. That's why they focus on content and doing videos and streams. And I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of each and every one of them. Because they finally got rid of the concept of hanging around you lesser mammals and just focusing on the content and keeping some of you where you need to be, a viewer. Because this entire tweet, I don't co-sign. I can laugh at this weird looking dude for how he thinks and operates, not about him crying over an author who had a profound impact on his life like millions of other people. Hold on one second. You want to know how I know this is the right take to have about this? Hold on. Because I thought it was a whole meme. But apparently it's a real thing. Apparently it's a real thing. Maybe it's a real thing. It all might be so. And honestly, all might be just some fake thing. It all just might be some fake thing. But the Mexican cartel stopped over this guy. The Mexican cartel stopped. Now look, this is probably not real. But just the overall concept that a man's death can stop tragedy in a given area. Oh man. It's the things we hold in our hearts. It's the things that we hold deep within our hearts that bring us all together. And once again, never in my life watched Dragon Ball, but you gotta respect the GOAT and the legacy he leaves behind. And all these bozos going around crying racism. You had no smoke for him while he was alive. You waited until he died. What is wrong with you? You're a loser. Be ashamed of yourself. And you, who is this? This guy, this I can't pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. You loser. You're more of a loser than him. And speaking of losers, Chris likes to inform me about shit. Like, you can't even do nothing right. Like, you can't do nothing right with these idiot fans that y'all cultivated. Like, what? Like, why? First of all, like, why? Personally, I don't care, but it creates that standard that you have with these internet spurgs and speds and how they choose to act when it comes to being responded to. Now, look, if you hold a gun to my head and tell me pick one between maggot and name I can't pronounce, they're both losers who desperately want to be coddled and held by a YouTuber. Now, whichever YouTuber chooses to do that, maybe D-Max, maybe Southern Tipster, who knows? But it's just so funny to me that people who seemingly want to prop themselves up as untouchable or based or edgy or cool can't seem to, once in their life, just shut up. Sometimes it's good to just shut up. I hate to break it to y'all. Just shut up. If you want to be a fan of a content creator and you want to be on Twitter getting likes, gotta understand something. One day you're gonna say something everybody don't agree with. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Because I don't know if she left it up or put it on this side channel. I have no idea. Turn it off. Where is it? Well, damn. Where? Damn doesn't count. Damn doesn't count on my swear word. Damn doesn't count. Take the counter down. What was the name of this? Was it this? It was. Okay.
What's up?
Shut up! But she didn't put it up. All right. So look, let me give y'all an example that I probably can't. Shut up. I hate when things autoplay. Let me give y'all an example. Gothics. My good buddy. I was on Gothic's live stream, 2 days ago? And we was talking about abortion. Why does it not count? Because I said so, deal with it. And we was talking about abortion. And I had the opinion that is different from Gothic's. And Gothic's was cool with it. Boy, her chat was not. Her chat was not cool with it. To the point where they had somebody in there saying that they wanted 10 minutes with me to rape me. And that is not of God. That is not of God. Now, I'm not going to bore you with some drawn out fake speech about how Gothic's houses are negative on it. That's not her fault. It's idiots wanting somewhere to belong. And unfortunately, they feel as though that they belong there. And guess what? Gothics can't do anything about it. Gothics can't do anything about it. So I'm not even mad at Gothics because why? I know people are not going to agree with the things I say. What a shocker. I'm not going on Twitter being like, oh, LOL, not anymore. Because I'm blocking anyone and everyone who took part in the Peepaw D-Max smear campaign. What is the smear campaign? That idiots wanted to give an opinion that they couldn't prove and they couldn't back up, and then they played word salad, and then they wanted to DM people asking for citations? What's the smear campaign? And. Like, what? What's the smear campaign here? I'm allergic. I gotta figure this out. What's the smear campaign? And you know what's so crazy? Is that I hate, I despise, I do not enjoy when people say one thing and then completely do another when it's them. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not a good person. Karma has gotten me. It has beaten me. It has completely put its knee on my neck. It has stomped me out. Like, it has. And the best I can do is try to be better in life. That's basically honest. There's nothing else I can do. I've had people criticize me. I've had people sit there and judge me, not agree with me. It's life. But when I see somebody going so hard and saying things like, I'm blocking anyone and who committed in the smear campaign of and D-Max and it's like, where was all this a year ago? You don't need to defend people simply because they're your friend. How many times is it gonna bite Tipster on the buttocks before he realizes that your friends can fight their own battles? That's my take. Then why aren't you letting them fight their battles? Why? How come? How come you didn't let them just fight their battle? Why are you sticking up for them? Now look, I don't know. Like, I still don't know. I'd laugh if I found out that Ola D-Max wasn't gay. But over Hogan, why couldn't you just let Southern Tipster fight his battle? Look at him. He's lost subs. He was at 1,100. He's lost subs because of this. Why? Not because he's taking a break. Not because he's taking a break on his podcast channel, or that's completely done based on what they say. It's because he's a moron who wanted to defend his friend instead of letting his friend defend himself. And that's not to say you can't have an opinion. It's to say, don't DM people asking for citation, please. Don't ask for citation, please. You all sicken me. Make me itch. Stop this. But you just stop all of this. I beg people to just stop this. Once in your lives, just put it to an end. Oh, but it gets better. It gets so better. Because now she went for the slave master. And this is somebody who she would sit in chats. She would watch the live streams. And now all of a sudden, it's a problem. I just hit my hand on my mic and it hurt me so bad. Kristen Ark is a mentally challenged individual who has the most brain dead takes. Put a pin in that. He will end the whole stream if someone like Augie goes live. That's true. And he waits until almost everyone has spoken on a drama so he can repeat what they've already said. That's true. Bro literally just regurgitates what he thinks people want to hear. That's true. And to be fair for him, it's kind of worked in his favor, but not in the self-aware way. Bro even turned on his own co-host, Tomato Man, for some content. Ya blocked. You're all getting blocked, so I don't know why you're surprised. When are this goon and Hannah Animal gonna date? She's clearly obsessed with him. Wave for the screenshot. Listen. These are very true statements. And you know what's so funny about these statements? Is that they come from people Maggot likes, which, based on what she said, are brain dead takes. So what a good way to just spit at everybody who you watch and also who you don't watch. Why? It's all not necessary. It'll never be necessary to do things like this. because you were all cool with these brain dead takes. You were cool with all these people regurgitating the same things over and over and over and over and over. But when it's time for you and your ilk that you have bonded with to be criticized, it's time to go, it's time to have fun. No. No. Never do things like this. Never. Just say outright, you think a bunch of people are weird and you want them to be better. That's what I did. I said Chris was weird. Guess what? Still talk to him. Like, what? I called Tipster weird, and guess what? He's still weird. Called Xylee weird. Guess what? Xylee's still weird. But at least Xylee got away from a lot of you spans. And she's got 10,000 subs. I'm so proud of her. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And yet, you know what's so funny? I don't know. I don't know what Hannah does. Maybe Hannah wants to boing Chris. I don't know. I don't know what Hannah does in her spare time. You know? He respects others' times. That's another thing. There's no such thing as a time slot. This is the internet. See right there. Gaming Witch, that's that weirdness. That's that weirdness that I'm talking about. Time slot. Y'all are not on cable television. None of you are on cable television. There's no such thing as a time slot on the internet. You choose when you want to go live. It's a joke. No, shut up. No, shut up. You sit in your corner, Gaming Witch, and you be ostracized and criticized by me. You heathen. It got funnier for some reason. I don't even know what this is. Like I said, snake, blockity block until there's no one left to block. Okay. I don't know why you think I care. Because you're tweeting. You're tweeting. Oh, and it's want to be self-aware, pretentious. I don't care about anything, but I'm going to give my opinion on everything. But I don't actually care, but I'm going to care enough to do a live stream or do a video or make a tweet or do all this. You care. You may not care a lot, but you care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't speak. Honestly. And that goes for all of us, including me. I've said I didn't care about things, and I still somehow made a tweet or a reference or a video about it. Some things I haven't cared about and haven't spoke on at all. She's creating an echo chamber. This is the dumbest echo chamber I've ever seen. Like, this is the dumbest echo chamber I've ever seen. And it comes from a place of so much insecurity and not being able to handle the fact that your day comes. My day has come several times. And it sucked. But I'm not going, like, Jesus. All right, we're done. We're done with we're done with that level of brain rot. It's time for some real brain rot because apparently Keffals in a now privated video apparently changed her mind about Vosh. And I must hear this.
Leaked a folder full of images that he should not.
So I'm gonna go this route. I think she mentioned she had a drug. Who cares? I wouldn't be surprised if she got on the drugs with how sudden this spur guy was. Listen. I don't care. This is the same thing with like D-Max's mom. Like, it's weird you're doing word salad to defend, but like, I'm not about to bother with that. All I'm gonna say is that's weird and keep it as pushing it. You got a drug problem, hope you heal. Like, that got nothing to do with why I'm here. Like,
not have had on his computer.
Hold on. I gotta, because Gaming Witch wanted to distract me, and now I must hear again.
Leaked a folder full of images that he should not have had on his computer, and it created a living hell for him, for me, for anyone.
Maggot has, Jesus Christ. Why y'all, Maggot has kids? Jesus Christ. Who cares about kids?
Leaked a folder full of images that he should not have had on his computer, and it created a living hell.
I wonder what Tipster thinks about this video.
For him, for me, for anyone in his general proximity.
Do you know why? Do you know why? That created a problem for you? Because you and your good buddy, Tipster, decided, you know what we should do? We should make this about the LGBTQ community. We should make this about trans people. A straight man having CP on his computer because he's a size queen who has a fetish for horse genitalia is somehow about the trans community. Because you couldn't handle the fact that somebody of your political side was being laughed at for something everybody would laugh at. And you know what's so crazy? You know what's dastardly obscene? It's how confident all these people were up until it was time for them to say, all right, guys, I'm out of here. And I'm still a little bit peeved at Saggy for wanting to have informed conversation about Japanese media and not about people downloading it to relieve themselves to. I'm doing a good job. I'm 20 minutes in and I have not said a swear word. I have not said a swear word at all. I'm doing a pretty good job. It's got to be a record for me.
I'm putting this video out to just give my thoughts. There's no script. I'm just talking from the heart here.
Oh, so you mean to tell me that every other video that was defending Vosh script? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Where is it? So you mean to tell me this? So you mean to tell me Vosh and the hypocrisy of Ethan Klein was a script? You mean to tell me that wasn't from the heart? You mean to tell me that you were just doing that to do it? What? Why? Why?
About how I feel about Vosh and how I feel about everything now that all of this is played out. A lot of people said that I needlessly inserted myself into all of that
You did.
drama that happened.
You did.
I want to talk about that because I partially agree, but there's also a different side of this.
No, there is no different side.
People probably weren't aware of. I saw all of this playing out. I wasn't planning on weighing in. None of this was my problem. But then my friend Tipster decided to call out Ethan Klein.
Oh, she just snitched. She just snitched. She just snitched and she threw Tipster under the bus. Oh, I gotta save Tipster. There's no way. I have to save Tipster. I have to. It's up to me. None of these other people are gonna do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have to save him. Because your quote unquote friend just threw you under the bus.
On Twitter for how he covered the entire situation that happened with Vosh.
Now, there's nothing else to this because she's privated the video. Shame. Just shame. Why not keep it up? Why not keep it up for at least 30 more minutes so that I could see it? Like, why? 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 Why throw her under the... Why? Her. Tipster's a she. Why throw her under the bus? This is most likely bait, but I'll laugh regardless. I mean, more than likely bait. Like, truthfully, more than likely bait. But here's the thing about bait. It never helps people like this. It never helps people like this, people like this, people like this. It don't help them. Why? Because it's a regurgitating theme where individuals try to seem like the cunning individuals, and it never works out because we all know that you're all losers. And you do all these things to make you look like an even bigger loser. And then when you say, ha-ha-ree, it was just a joke, you're still a loser. You're just a loser seeking attention. And you got it, and it's a bunch of people laughing at you. Loser. Stop this. Why can't everybody just be themselves? Just be yourselves on this vast thing called the internet. all these characters y'all come up with to like seem cool, they suck. Like they truly suck. They're not catchy, they're not quirky, they're just boring. Mundane losers. Jesus. You might think I'm being mean, but guess what? It's because I want to see people succeed. Do you understand? Hold on. I got a great, now I have an actual reference to prove my point. That I want everybody who hasn't already seen it to take time out of your day. If you are a content creator, if you want to be a content creator, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok. By the way, I made a TikTok, and for some reason I'm getting views, but I ain't going viral, but I'm getting views on it. Matt Pat said goodbye. It's over. He's gone. He's done. He's gone. Matt Pat said goodbye. Well, not really goodbye because he's still gonna be around in all these other places. But I'll give you the cliff notes of this video. He basically said it's better when you work together. That's the cliff notes. Something can sustain and be beautiful and grow if people work together. But because y'all are so fixated on numbers and wanting to gain traction and wanting to look cool, a lot of people don't succeed. If you work together, it can be something beautiful. And you know what I realized? A lot of these smaller creators, they don't work together. They just work with each other in order to get something. And they get nothing. They get about maybe a couple months, maybe even a year of working together, and they all share an audience. But then something happened and everybody fight and everybody do streams saying this person wrong, that person wrong, and then they all stagnate. That's not how you do this. Is Leon the Gordon Ramsay of the content space? I mean, that's up to the people to decide. I will not dictate myself as such. But please, it ain't even gotta be like on no AMP, RDC, One World, Smosh type thing. If y'all just like friends and y'all wanna come up together, y'all can do that. But y'all just wanna talk about people like losers and then be losers when it's your turn. Stop that. Enough. Like, stop that. Enough. Is it Mother's Day? Oh, I might be fried. Oh, it ain't. 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 I saw Mother's Day trending. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I was about to say, oops. You scared me? Bro, I scared myself. Look, it's right there. What's happening? That's the trend. Ain't that the trending thing? Fuck, it ain't my fault. Damn, Lee. Damn doesn't count. Damn doesn't count on my swear. Remember that. Y'all know my words. Damn doesn't count. But I guess the moral to this story is quite simple. Don't be these people. Like, these people, from the name I can't pronounce guy to D-Max to Southern Tipster to the Mexican Tipster to this one to Gaming Witch to just be you. Just be you. That's all you gotta do. Fingers crossed for Kusakabe. Excuse me. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be mad, but also hype if this ends up being something that has to back up on Sukuna. Cause I'm gonna be so maxed, bro. Cause like I'm blown at this. I ain't blown. Like I'm not mad because the story is still awesome, but it's like the last one. He the last one really standing per se. And you know he about to put on some type of show unless Sukuna just is like, you know what, goodbye. It just blows him away. Like it could happen. It could genuinely transpire. We also have news. We also have news. News that is only important to people like me. Hold on, I need the music. Sorry. I just need the music. Hold on. I have to see if this is the music. I don't know if it's the music. It's not the music. Hold on. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. Just know that I'm trying to do something very funny that I can't do without that music. Damn it, where is it? Damn it, doesn't count either. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I know you all want me to fail, but I probably should have laid out some ground rules for it, but not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Where is it? Oh, this. What is this? Bam. Apparently, Keffals privated both Twitters. Why? What's the point? What's the overall point? Like, why? Where is the music? Jesus Christ, I can't find anything. I do a great job on occasion being a streamer. Fuck. I almost said it. I almost said the F word. No, I almost said it. I'll tell you. I almost said it, but I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It don't count. It don't count. It don't count. It don't count. Don't try me. It didn't count. Don't try me. It didn't count. Don't try me. It didn't count. It never counted. It never counted. It never counted. Hold on. Where is it? Jesus. What is this? Oh, it might be it. You whispered? I did not whisper. Give it up. Give it up. I did not whisper. Nope. 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 You want me to fail. I won't fail. I refuse to fail. Here it is. Here, I got the music. I got the music. I got the music. Hold on. Let me get this going. Where is it? Where's the news? Where's the news? I need the news that was given to me this morning that excited me to no end. You have a cursing addiction, Leonardo? No, I don't. Stop the lies. Where is it? Jesus. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. From the GOAT to the loser to the prodigy. Oh. Oh. From the GOAT to the loser to the prodigy. Oh. 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 It's amazing to be alive again. It is truly amazing to see life for what it is again. With Spider-Man around, who could possibly hope to fail? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Oh, that's my voice. Hold on. Because it seems as if people want. I love Andrew Spider-Man. I don't care. Shame on you. Overall, shame on you. Like, why would you say such a thing with such confidence? Like, why? Why say something with such bold confidence? Like why? And also, to this bozo who sat here and said, hey, don't you hate the Sony movies? I don't know who told you that, but you could get off my channel. You could disappear. You could be gone. You could be gone. You could be gone. You could absolutely be gone. You could be gone. You could be gone. We don't want you here. We don't need that type of negativity in our lives. Okay? This is a joyous occasion. We don't need that type of negativity all around. Okay? Why we don't like Andrew Garfield? Because he's the worst of them. He's the worst of them. From the suit to the music to the characters to the iconic moment being turned into a meme. No. No. Toby is a charisma vacuum? Are you meaning to say he sucks all the charisma up for himself, or are you criticizing him? Because that's a bannable offense around here. That's a bannable offense around here, and you know that. Tom is the worst. I ain't gonna lie, you might be working on a bannable offense. That's a bannable offense. Because the official ranking of the Spider-Men is GOAT, Garbage, Prodigy. Matter of fact, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Chris, did you miss me talking about your new favorite fan? This isn't it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need it. Where is it? 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 These are not all of them. Was doing lines with, wow, I'm not repeating that. You're sick, Chris. I gave a very motivating speech to not only people like you, but people who want to be like you. Just be better. Just be better individuals. You can do it. You can all do it. You can all do it. Now listen, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Spider-Man 2, masterpiece. Spider-Man 3, B tier. Amazing Spider-Man, trash. Amazing Spider-Man 2, trash. Spider-Man Home Series, A. The sequel, go ahead and A. No Way Home, masterpiece. Spider-Man 1, masterpiece. Into the Spider-Verse, masterpiece. Beyond the Spider-Verse, masterpiece. I think this is an accurate tier list. Accurate. This is accuracy in its blatant form. This is accuracy in its blatant form. Like, come on now. We all know Andrew Garfield ain't up to snuff. You just have to accept it and endure and realize the proclivity for being able to see yourselves in perfect fashion. You know? And I know all you racists hate black people. But Miles is a pretty good Spider-Man, man. He's a pretty good Spider-Man. I know all you racists hate the black people. But come on now, Leon, pull this up. Now, Chris, I'm not swearing this stream. Chris, you missed it, you moron. I just went over this. Chris, you moron. I just went over this. You're late. We already discussed this. You're late. Be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed of you. You're late. Let's see. What else could I rank in Spider-Man? What else can I rank in Spider-Man? Did you see the other clip? Where's the other clip? Oh, is this one down here? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I didn't see this one. Okay, you finally brought something new. You brought something new to the table. Now what is this?
I think I've also realized from this situation that you don't need to get involved.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. You see, this is why when it comes to all of you people, I look at you with a raised eyebrow. And you know what's so interesting is that people would tell me that I should not be saying these things about people and that they're decent people, they're good people, they're cool. And then months later, I'm proven right. Xylee did it, Chris did it, Tipster did it. Just accept the fact that there are behaviors that people show that are weird. And the reason that they're weird is that they're coming from grown adults. And listen, make peace with the fact that you might be a screwed up adult. I had to. And that's why I'm able to smile a little bit more. Because instead of trying to pretend like I'm perfect, I just admit that I got flaws and I try to work on them. Some of them I can't work on, some of them I can. That way, when it comes to being online, I don't spout things like this like I'm a third grader.
In every single drama. You really don't? I don't think Tipster should have got involved. I think that was really stupid. What could you have possibly thought the outcome of doing a public call out on Ethan Klein would have been?
Yahoo!
Hello everyone! As I'm sure you're all aware, this has been quite a chaotic week for me. The situation has taken up a lot more time than I would have liked it.
I'm getting close. If I get any more of this, I'm gonna start swearing.
Honestly, like, I know you want to defend the people that you like, but sometimes you just gotta sit back. You don't always need to get directly in the fucking mud. I think I've also realized from this situation that you don't need to get
Leon, what's your Twitter? I want to follow again. The problem is I'm still on this Twitter. There is no new Twitter. I'm just on this Twitter. And I'm in read only mode, so I'm allowed to just go through and read. I can't bookmark anything, but I'm allowed to read. So that's a plus, I guess. Oh, Keffals, 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 Keffals. Oh, sweet Keffals. Oh, Keffal. Oh, Keffal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who drew this? In light of Keffal's recent betrayal, I would like to formally extend the olive branch as a peace offering. You know what? I like I said a couple minutes ago, Chris isn't gonna do anything. He's just gonna laugh. I'm going to save Tipster. I'm going to save him. I'm going to pull him back. Not so that he could be a part of anybody's community because all your communities suck. Just so that he could create his own. Because let's face it, all of y'all little weird little communities suck. They do. You house the dumbest individuals whose brain IQ is that of children with half of it. Like, I'm going to get Tipster to realize, don't befriend any of these weird people. Just go in alone. Just do it all by yourself. You ain't even got to be a friend with me. You just get away from all these people. Allow me to push you into your own room. That way you could stream and you could do the oh poo poo, oh poo poo, oh poo poo sound alert all the time. And you don't have to worry about none of these people. You don't have to worry about defending them, sticking up for them, doing weird tweets saying that everybody's cope-seeking and mouthing about them. You don't have to do it. I could save you, Tipster. High school clique mentality? Yes. And guess what? We have one of the main examples of it in the chat, Chris Denart, who operates on a high school level mentality. Don't say you don't, because you do. Jesus Christ. That was drastic art. But shall I go back to tier listing? Let me go tier listing, and then we can continue our tyranny of discussing why small YouTubers and their fans suck. Where are the villains? Can I rank the villains? Superman. I said Superman. Do I want to? Is that Carnage? Am I ranking these based off the movies? Or overall? Spider-Man villains. Nope. You know what? I'm going to rank them. But I'm going to rank them based off of not the movies, but overallness. Overallness. You know what I'm saying? Tipster looking like a wannabe mobster, Mr. Potato Head. Well, that's bullying. Don't do that. Don't bully. Wow. What a drastic C tier. Or would this be considered? I don't know. I'm changing this. I have to. Weak. You know what? Let's do it like this. Weak. I'm gonna keep Can the Spider-Man Come Out to Play. That's a good one. Did your husband make it for you? Because wasn't that a quote? All right. I think this is adequate. Sandman, Dr. Octopus, and Electro are all good. I thought I said this was my tier list. Can the Spider-Man come out to play? Can the Spider-Man come out to play? Sandman is Did My Husband Make It For You? Venom overall is great. Harry Osborn's Green Goblin, to be honest. Any Harry Osborn Green Goblin, let's just be honest. They're not the strongest. They're not the strongest. Lizard, kind of weak, but has fear factor depending on how you situate him. Electro, lame overall. I'm gonna say Did My Husband Make It For Him? Like I said, any Harry Osborn Green Goblin sucks. Rhino's kind of okay. Rip off Dave Chappelle's version of the Shocker, weak. Side character was weak. Vulture, he had the power in the palm of his hand. What could be described as Craven is S tier. Mysterio, let's be honest. Another Electro. Okay. Now that I see how this is kind of going, this is that Spider-Man 2 Electro, but this is a more beefed up Electro, so he can come up here. Any Venom is S tier. Did your husband make it for? I mean, I probably word salad that. Carnage and Venom or S tier. Another adequate tier list. I know how to rank things. I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at it. Why? Because what I say tends to be the law. It tends to be the overall law. Apparently, Chris called me. What do you want? What does he want? How you gonna tell me to call and you don't? How you gonna tell me let you do the tier list and you don't answer? Like, what was the point? Like, what was the overall point? One of them is Riot and not Venom. Well, guess what? He's still going in the tier list. Why? Because I said so. Y'all want some more brain rot? Now look. I don't know what Keffals is about to give me with this video. She took down the Vosh one. So I'm like, all right, buddy. What else you got for me? I think I watched this. I think I watched this already on this. But go ahead, give me what you got.
No, I don't.
Because TikTok's getting banned, and I made a TikTok to celebrate, and you know I'm getting views on it.
Talk about it very often, but I love TikTok. I love watching all of the really silly things on there, such as the guy who is really
no more Spider-Man. No, we need brain rot. We need brain rot. But guess what? It's good brain rot. Why? You know why. Yeah, you know why overall, but you know, I gotta tease you a bit sometimes. We're being tortured with Keffals. I mean, you could describe it as torture, but guess what? You got a little bit of, you got a little bit of the 40-90 in the mix, you know? It's good to have a little bit of the 40-90 in the mix, you know, right? Right? Did my stream crash? Great heavens. I don't think it crashed. And if it did, oh my. Oh my, if it did. Leon's King. Whoa, no it ain't. No, it is not. Why did Chris call me and then when I called him back, he didn't answer? Why am I calling again? What's my purpose here? I have no reason to do this. And he's not even answering. You know what? You parasitic. You're just a parasite in the way you act and how you move and what you do. You upset me. You overall upset me. And you think it's funny. You think it's quirky and you think it's cool. And it's not. Very disgusting. It's very disingenuous. And overall, it's very rude. Don't do that. No skins. I mean, I didn't get the... Matter of fact, can I show y'all why I'm probably staging a mutiny against this? I got a good laugh. So you called me just to get a laugh? You didn't even get it, per se. Can I show y'all while I'm staging a mutiny against this battle pass? What is this? Like, what is this? Why? Why Core? And she has a Lego version. Oh my. I'm staging a mutiny. And the only reason why is because they didn't add anybody else. Now, maybe that's who this question mark is. It's either Aang. Like, it's either Aang or Katara. It could be Zuko for all that matters. Like, you can definitely add more characters in the mix to this. But why start with Korra? But why start with Korra? Like, I don't even think it... It really don't matter, but it's just like, I want to know why overall. Toph win? Like, you could add, I don't even think you could add all of them because when the Jujutsu Kaisen one came out, they didn't put in Sukuna, and that was a slap to the face if I could ever see one. But, Keffals, teach me about why you are probably upset about TikTok getting banned.
Now, I don't talk about it very often, but I love TikTok. I love watching all of the really silly things on there, such as the guy who is really obsessed with mixing waters.
Let's make my water of the day. What flavor am I gonna choose?
Okay, boring.
Today. I can't find the comment now, but somebody told me that if you mix the pink Starburst with a grape flavor, it'll taste like bubblegum.
Should I do, you know what we're gonna do? Since we're having this little bit of fun. Let's Let's make a lot of people upset with a tier. Let's make everybody who's a fan of this show upset with a with a tier list of the characters. Right? This is not all of them. You don't know how I know it's not all of them? I don't see Zuko on here. Crazy work. Y'all don't know how to make tier list on here. Here we go. This makes the most optimal sense. But we have to watch Keffals first.
And that sounds so good to me, so I'm gonna do that with the crushed grape and the pink starburst. Okay, I'm gonna add my grape as the base flavor, so I'm gonna add that in first.
Okay.
Give it a little mix-a-rooney.
Why is this here? This is the worst type of reaction when somebody's just sitting there and they're just like, okay, and hello.
I'm so excited because today is December 1st. That means
Leon, I'm gonna jump into this call and fight you on this tier list. I mean, you can't, because we're not friends on Discord, so you can't call me.
it's the first day of Vlogmas. That means I'm gonna be filming a vlog every single day for my YouTube channel, and it's gonna be posted every day as well. So I'm really excited. You gotta have a lot of ice for it.
You know what's crazy about that Vlogmas thing? If you're not a family channel, you are not going to be consistent with that, because everybody who's like, I'm gonna do Vlogmas, they just stop within like the 4th day. And it's like, yeah, I really wanted to keep going, but it got so hectic to just film and do all that. And blah, 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 blah. No way. No way. I just got blown away by the. Oh, no.
Second water bottle to top this baby off, but I'm gonna add in that pink.
Why?
Starburst
Why
to
two
give it
water
a slight
bottles?
bubblegum flavor. I don't know if this works. This is my first
Play Mystery Dungeon. I hope you're not talking about. I really hope you're not talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because that'll make me scream.
time trying it, so we'll see together. Okay, let's try to layer this. Someone on here also told me to try to layer the drinks with a spoon and it'll help better. So I don't know if I should use the back or the front. I'm gonna try the back first, and if that doesn't work, we'll try it again. I'm scared. Let's see if we get a nice layer going on. I think it's working. I don't know, I can't tell. That didn't really work as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. It's still gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna add in some cotton candy skinny syrup as well.
What? Why?
No
You already
sugar,
have so
no
much sugar.
calories,
It's
no
water.
nothing. And now we have our, hopefully, bubblegum tasting water. I'm gonna mix this up real
Why
quick,
would you mix it if you were
and
layering
let's
it?
give it a try.
Oh, why do I feel like she's just sitting there, not being a part of a live stream and just watching this on her free time, reacting to it? No way they added low tier God in the game. But the thing about that is, the skin y'all talking about, that skin been in the game. Hold on. This person sucks. I mean, is it really any worse than any other reaction I've seen from any of you, where you just go, oh, so interesting. Oh, wow. Like, it's not even on par with the worst that I've seen. It's not even up there.
Absolutely amazing content.
I forgot low tier God was alive. That tends to happen to me when I don't hear from somebody for like 2 days. I think they're dead. And you might sit there and be like, well, why don't you just call and check? That's too much work.
cannot get enough of this kind of slop. And if you're a regular user on TikTok, you probably received this notification. Congress is planning a total ban of TikTok. Speak up now before your government strips 170 million Americans of their constitutional right to free expression. This will damage millions of businesses, destroy the livelihoods of countless content creators across the country, and deny artists an audience. Let Congress know what TikTok means to you and tell them to vote no. So as of the time of recording this video, it's unfortunately too late to say anything to lawmakers about opposing the ban on TikTok because it has already been unanimously passed. According to Reuters, the US House and Energy
I just made a TikTok. I just made a TikTok account and I was getting views on it. You telling me it's over before I even start? Crazy.
Commerce Committee on Thursday unanimously approved legislation giving China's ByteDance 6 months to divest from short video app TikTok or face a US ban. The 50-0 vote represents the most significant momentum for a US crackdown on TikTok, which has about 170 million US users, which had stalled over the last year amid heavy lobbying by the company. After the vote, the company said this legislation has a predetermined outcome: a total ban of TikTok in the United States. This bill, known as the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, allegedly aims to protect Americans from applications that are controlled by foreign adversaries like China. Here was
So look, I understand that because I said this when I put in a community post that I made a TikTok. A lot of people was like, I don't trust any Chinese government spying on me. And I just sat there and thought to myself, so you don't like the Chinese doing it, but you're cool with Joe Biden doing it. Like, you lost me on that one. Like, you lost me on that one. Because it's like, are we really going to sit here and act as if it's like our government doesn't monitor what we do? Like, come on now. Don't do that. Don't even try to do that. in any capacity. What is this? Dive bomb. Oh my God. I don't even know what my gun at. What? Oh my, oh God.
A statement by Rep. Gallagher and Ranking Member Congressman Raja on the Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act being voted in. From the Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party, Gallagher, Krishnamurthy, statement on successful unanimous markup of protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act. As long as TikTok is owned by the Chinese Communist Party controlled by ByteDance, TikTok poses a grave threat to U.S. national security. We are heartened that our colleague on the House Energy and Commerce Committee took bipartisan action today to address this threat and passed our bill through their committee in what we hope will be a quick move to the House floor. We appreciate the leadership of Chair McMorris Rogers and Ranking Member Powell and urge the rest of our colleagues in the House and the Senate to take up this bipartisan call to protect our national security and pass this bill into law. The aim apparently is not itself to ban TikTok from the United States, but instead to force ByteDance to divest TikTok to American-controlled companies. Personally, I find this timing to be rather suspicious, given how prevalent the pro-Palestine movement was on TikTok.
Oh, I was waiting for what correlation was going to be brought into this, and apparently it's Palestine. If this gets spun into this is all happening because people are in support of this, significant X to doubt.
How it allowed younger generations to see the atrocities being committed by the Israeli government completely uncensored by American media because it was outside of their control. Now, of course, this isn't me saying that I'm pro-China, very much the opposite. However, I do think that a large reason for this in the first place is because they do not want an application that is accessed by more than 170 million of their citizens to be outside of the control of the—
And isn't this against free speech? Am I crazy? Am I tweaking? I might be tweaking. But isn't the whole banning an app where people get online and express themselves, isn't that against the free speechy? What is this? Oh, apparently this is the new Deku Blast. Hold on. Let me get some of that. I missed all the shots. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. You do me a service. You do me a great service, game, all the time. Oh no, this is a rifle and not a good one.
The American government. There is far too much influence that TikTok can have on the average American citizen, and the American government wants to be able to control the algorithms that feed people the content that they see on a day-to-day basis.
Not free speech.
It isn't any secret, really, that Joe Biden's popularity
get another
is
one.
waning, some even giving him the title of Genocide Joe, because of his refusal to do any significant pushback on the acts of the Israeli government in Palestine. And that is particularly a problem when the younger generation who are accessing this application on a daily basis are being fed videos of children being bombed by the Israeli government. It goes without saying that TikTok is a radicalizing force in American politics, for the better and for the worse, as TikTok has also been known to show people manosphere and far-right propaganda.
Why are we going this angle? How come we couldn't go the angle of there are kids doing TikTok trends and dying? Why that angle couldn't get brought up? That angle's better than, oh my God, they're watching Andrew Tate. Hooty hoo! They're watching Andrew Tate.
I think this also spells the end for the United States that was open to the rest of the world and cared about free trade. It seems while countries like China are opening up and branching outward in the world, the United States is turning inward, creating increasingly protectionist laws to protect their own interest, while also punishing foreign companies for engaging in the same market practices that they themselves have been promoting for decade after decade.
You know what's so crazy though? Didn't like a legislation, I think in DC, hire a Chinese woman to be a part of their group? Like, what did we miss here? Like, I don't get it.
I also think that Joe Biden is completely out of touch here. If he wants to win the upcoming presidential election, why would he do something to piss off every single person in his demographic who is younger than the age of 25? Incredibly terrible move. And
I mean, how many of the younger age 25 can vote? Like, be real. You got, what is it, 18 to vote? You got to be one of them ages to vote. So it's like, anybody who's not able to vote, they're just like, LOL, I hate Joe Biden. They have no impact on the voting process whatsoever.
And it's insane to think that right now there is a very real chance that Donald Trump, the most indicted man on earth, actually stands a chance of beating Joe Biden in the election. And in fact, this is actually something that has already happened before, as if Biden just took a leaf out of Donald Trump's playbook, because Donald Trump had already tried to ban TikTok during his time as president. TikTok versus Trump was
yes. The LOL lol that didn't work then, it somehow worked now. You know what? Biden will get the dub here from these conservatives because he finished the job that their hero started.
A legal proceeding before the United States District Court for the District of Columbia filed in September 2020 by TikTok as a challenge to President Donald Trump's executive order banning TikTok on August 6, 2020. 3 days after the deadline to sell the company had passed, the judge had fully blocked Trump's request to ban TikTok in the United States. And on July 21st, 2021, following President Biden's decision to rescind President Trump's executive order, the lawsuit was dismissed. So it goes without saying that ByteDance, the owner of TikTok, is more than likely going to file legal action against the United States, because the entire point of this bill is supposedly about keeping American citizens safe, which ByteDance has taken.
Which doesn't work. Like, be real. All right. Anybody in here who's completely against TikTok, you hate it, you're celebrating that it's probably going away. Can I ask you a question, honestly? Like, don't roll your eyes at me. You do realize they're going to come up with another short form content video streaming app? Because in case your mind doesn't work, they've been doing that for years, if not a full decade. When did Vine come out? And what was Vine? Vine was a short form video platform where people became viral for short form content. Then that went away. And then what came next? Musically or something similar to that? It all trickled down to what we got today, which was TikTok. So if you can celebrate this as much as you want for as long as you can, the problem not going away. The problem not going away. And if you want to do the it's to keep people safe act, safe from what? Because I could give you many examples of people dying that has nothing to do with TikTok that our astute organizational government, no matter who's the president, doesn't do anything about. You know? Like, if we're going to be a little bit honest with each other and our intentions in this world, there's something vastly strange about a society of people being so comfortable with being so stupid. Did Buddy just shove me? What the fuck? Hold on. Gotta go mask off for the kill here. Gotta go mask off for the kill here, buddy. You may have gotten a dub last game, but that's last game. Get a dub this game, bucko. Also, those same people can go to YouTube Shorts and still post the same kind of dangerous content. What a great, I finally can say what a great point by Gaming Witch. Like, you ban TikTok, cool. YouTube Shorts is so outlandishly wild. Leon, I have the tipster video. Or do you, or are you memeing me for fun? Because you can clearly see, regardless, I'm not excited either way. So you can send it and you could rickroll me and I'll just be like, cool story, bro. Like, you know? No, legit. YouTube Shorts is already full of reposts from TikTok. Not mine! You can't say that about me! Not me! Not me! No, not me! You can't say that about me! Because guess what? My shorts are all original. They're me. They're all me. The Hogwarts one was my favorite one. Like, I'm sorry. It really was. The Hogwarts one was my favorite. I like how, what's my most viral one? This is my, I ain't gonna say viral, but my most popular one was the one from like a couple months ago with the Good Morning chick. Like, it's impossible for us to be like this. And then I think my favorite one was when Peachy chewed me out. No, not even chewed me out, but tried to act like the big dog when she couldn't.
In particular precautions to do so, even hosting their data.
Leon Shorts is just Leon spazzing out. Yes, that's true. And at the end, I say what? That's my new thing now. I explain it, I show it, then I say what?
Side of China and in a data center in Virginia. And while there were concerns over the years about the security of the data at those centers, the CEO of TikTok assured people that they would be doing everything possible with Project Texas, which the US data security website for TikTok describes.
Hey, I know Texas.
As the following.
That's a state.
Put simply, Project Texas is an unprecedented initiative dedicated to making every American on TikTok feel safe with confidence that their data is secure and the platform is free from outside influence. We spent the last 2 years developing a framework through discussions with the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, and we spent roughly $1.5 billion to date on implementation. Project Texas puts the concepts of transparency and accountability into action by addressing national security concerns head-on with concrete, measurable solutions. The key takeaway of which is that all access to protected US user data and the system that powers TikTok in the US will be monitored and tightly controlled by TikTok US data security. The US data security leader and employees will report to an independent board, not to TikTok or ByteDance executives. This structure is designed to insulate US data security and its employees from—
Leon, what's the best and worst Pop-Tart flavor? Should we do that too? We can do all this right now. Matter of fact, go ahead. No, I'm gonna leave that right there. Oh, that's not the right button. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's get this tier list started. Now, obviously, I don't remember some of these characters by name. I do remember some of their iconic moments. Or their memorabilia. So let me just get a couple of them out the way. Cabbage Man is an instant S tier. Let's see. Appa is a S tier. You know what I'm saying? The monkey annoyed me, but is still a memorable character. You know what I'm saying? Discount Rey Mysterio was annoying. The bird can go away. Let's just be honest. It was creepy. It was weird. Not needed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his name was Momo. Okay. The one who inspired Katara to be evil a little bit. Significant character. What are we doing? We're doing impromptu tier list. We'll get back to why we were here after the tier list. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All right. So now, actually, the guy who was chained up, he was also a decent character, but he wasn't S tier quality. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going. Bum, significant but still a bum. Bum, S tier. I almost put him in A tier. Significant but a bum, S tier. Significant but a bum with potential. Bum, significant but a bum. Bum. Absolute peak. Somewhat. Bum. Librarian was funny. Bum. Awesome nightmare factor. Bum. Uncle Iroh is amazing. There's no conversation about it. Also amazing, but not glorified amazing. Rip off Zuko. Rip off Azula. Grandma's B tier. Katara's A tier. Because we don't like water around here. Creepy factor. Love interest, bum. Enemy, bum. Creepy, bum. Love interest that was actually good. Bum. Funny. Bum. S tier villain. Bum. S tier. Bum. S tier. Bum. A tier. Bum. S tier. Bum. And you're special. Zuko's special. Zuko, the only one that matter. What another great tier list. I lost viewers because I lost viewers because my tier lists are amazing. My tier lists are awesome. And now, let's go to what is K-pop? I'm revolting. Oh boy. What? I don't even see. What? Whoa. Pop-Tart flavored tier. What? These can't be all the Pop-Tart flavors. Okay, this is more adequate. Your tier list gives me heartburn. Put June in it. Absolutely not. Listen, we all agree Zuko is the most important character in the show. Don't tell me nothing about the Avatar. I don't care nothing about that. Don't tell me nothing about the Avatar, and Katara, and bloodbending, and blah, 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 blah. June is... I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I can't even see this list. Like, what? It's so... The images are so short. Oh, the wild... Oh, God! The wild berry flavor. Okay. This is probably the only tier list I'm gonna take seriously. Like, be honest. This is probably gonna be the only tier list I take with a shred of seriousness. The other ones, they're a little bit serious, but also a little bit funny at the same time. You can't unsub for me, Gaming Witch. You're a mod. You have to stay. But all F because it's Pop-Tarts? Well, you're just sad overall. You're just sad overall, bud. Like, just know you're sad overall, bucko. Now, shall we start with... Okay, I remember a time when there weren't any other flavor of Pop-Tarts, and I looked at my mother and I said, Mother, may we try the wild berry Pop-Tart? And she said, sully thy good name with this treasony. And she bought it anyway because I was a child who wanted to see the grander things in life. And I tried it, and you know, honestly, it was decent somewhat. It was decent somewhat. So I'm going to be honest and put it in C tier. The wild cherry left a sour aftertaste in my mouth, and I don't even know how that was possible. I'm actually going to put a category in for never had so that no one thinks that I just hate any flavors because I've never had this dark chocolate bar or the chocolate fudge or the hot fudge shake. I've never had these. So I've never had them. I don't think they're bad. I've just never had them, okay? Are we all aware about my intentions there? Good. Now, s'mores. I remember a time... I've never had Choco Fudge. I remember a time my old sweet granny, she had this in her house one day. And I said, ew, what is this? Blasphemy. And then I tried it. And a flow of just overwhelmingness hit my body. And then I ate it again. And then I did the thing you do when you eat something that provides that sort of taste on your body. And then I looked in the mirror and I told myself, and I said, self, this is a pretty good Pop-Tart flavor. However, it's not the best. It's not the best. I've never had an Eggo waffle Pop-Tart, nor have I had a Fruit Loops flavored Pop-Tart. I have never had a peach cobbler Pop-Tart. Now, we get to the real S tier. The brown cinnamon sugar. Come on now. When we think of Pop-Tarts, we immediately think two flavors. Strawberry or the brown cinnamon sugar. Like, come on. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You know that's what you think about when you think of Pop-Tarts. Chris will sit here and be like, s'mores. What about the s'mores? But I'll sit here and be honest with you. The s'mores, they not... Peach cobbler is fire. Listen, do I need to go to Walmart? And test these theories y'all got for me? Leon, I'm voting you to be the new pariah of the Black Council. I mean, listen. Wrong. See, You see this? You know what? Let me teach you small content creators something. When your chat disagrees, it's the opportunity to be so funny. It's the opportunity to be funny. Not, LOL, I'm blocking everybody. Even though I did ban the one person who was like, don't you hate the Sony movies? Because I don't like lies being spread upon my name. What is that, the birthday? I think I had birthday cake once. What is that? I can't see that flavor. Oh, it's strawberry milkshake. I had this once, and it could go right there with wild berry. I've never had this cinnamon roll flavor. I've never had red velvet. Oh, my. I don't think I've had. What is that? I think some of these are fake. Chocolate chip cookie, though. Never had. A lot of these I've never had. I'm going to be honest. I've never had a lot of these. Ah, the strawberry. The introduction that everyone should have had to Pop-Tarts. Without the strawberry, you wouldn't dare to try any other flavor. Like, come on now. The certified banger is strawberry. Come on now. Boston cream donut? Never had. Frosted raspberry? Had, but it wasn't really good. I'll actually put wild cherry in C tier to take away from that. Cookies and cream. I'm somebody who likes cookie and cream flavored things, but that wasn't it. That one wasn't for the street. That one wasn't bringing people home. It actively caused people to not be in favor of Pop-Tarts for a while around these parts of the neighborhood. It wasn't saving the county. Apple crisp. Oh no, never had. Cupcake. I had cupcake once. Blueberry could go right there with s'mores. And my God, an apple what? An apple fritter. How many Pop-Tart flavors they got? I gotta go get me some Pop-Tarts. I gotta go try some of these flavors. And maybe, just maybe, they might be good. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go to the store and I'll get a bunch of Pop-Tart flavors and then I'll try them on stream. Does that sound good? A lot of these, I'm not buying all of them. I'm buying like whichever ones fit in this category and then that they're actually at the store. That sounds like a great stream idea. You know what I'm saying? S'mores is in S tier. No, it's in A. It was good, but it ain't the best. The best was only two. Only two could fit the category of the best. And that was brown cinnamon sugar and strawberry. And yes, childhood nostalgia plays a factor in this equation. The bias of my childhood plays a factor in this equation. I admit it, and I don't shame myself for being that way. And I never will. I'll never shame myself for being the way that I am. Why is it not letting me drive? Okay, break then, game. On a website, they show 66 different flavors of Pop-Tarts. Well, pardon the interruption, but Jesus Christ, if you need 66 flavors of a fucking Pop-Tart, you might be unwell. You might be unwell. But since somebody wanted to allude to the racial aspects of all of this, should we do a chicken tier list? Should we do the best type of chicken tier list? I think that would be a good option. I think that could be funny. Best chicken fast food places. I think that could be funny, honestly. I'm getting killed by a chicken from behind, and I don't know how I should feel about it. Like, it doesn't hurt, but overall, it's upsetting that this is what I have to deal with in this video game that I claim to enjoy so much. Like, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. At first, I thought you meant like chicken breeds. You see, you're special, but in the wrong type of way. You're special in the way that makes everybody worried about you for what you do and how you operate in your life in the future. You know? You know, we worry about you, gaming witchy. We worry about what you do in your spare time. You know? I have no, in case anybody was not aware, I have no heals in this game of Fortnite, and there's 5 people left. Like I have 0. Like I'm walking on significant sunshine right now. And I only have 2 health. Buddy, won't you calm down just a wee bit? Oh, I couldn't get him. I was typing something out in Discord and then turned back. I mean, this is all they got? Wait, this is all they got in terms of like chicken? What? This is all they got? Now, thankfully, I've eaten at all these places, so we don't need this category. So we'll just say trash. Oh, I got one. I'd rather go vegan. That's a good one. I'd rather go vegan. Now, Bojangles is I'd rather go vegan. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. If you decide amongst yourselves that Bojangles is something good, you might have colon cancer. Chick-fil-A, S tier because of the service. Church's chicken is not mouth-watering, but they got nice juicy chicken. Chicken breast is so delicious. KFC is not as good as y'all want it to be. Popeye's is S tier because I'm that type of black. Cane's A S tier, and Zaxby's is Zaxby's could go right there. Zaxby's can go right with KFC. What a good time to be alive! Is there any other chicken category? If I can make this obscenely bigoted. Chick-fil-A is overrated? No, it's not. You're just a hater. Chicken sandwich tier list? Huh. Oh, yeah. I could do this one. No doubt. I could do this one. No doubt. S. A. Actually, the best. The best. It's good. It's okay. If I'm dying, I'd rather be vegan. I'd rather be vegan. Now, let's see how we gonna do this one. I've had all of these, by the way. Well, actually, no, because Cane's does not have a chicken sandwich. Cane's literally does not have a chicken sandwich. It has 3 chicken strips submerged within buns. That's all they got. They do not have a chicken sandwich. That is the biggest lie ever told by anybody. They do not have a chicken sandwich. Matter of fact, what is Cane's? A chicken tender restaurant. That's really all it is. All they sell is chicken tenders, fries, and toast. That is it. They serve, I mean, they got coleslaw, but if you somebody who just goes to a fast food joint to get coleslaw, you might have colon cancer. I'm just hold on. Let's look at Cane's. Let's look at Cane's menu. Let's look at Cane's menu. You want to know what Cane's is, Gaming Witch? This is Cane's. This is Cane's. You got the box combo. You got the Caniac combo. You got the 3-finger combo. You even got a kids menu combo, but you got a glimpse of it. Look at this. Hold on. Whoa. Look at this. This is the sandwich combo. It's 3 chicken fingers submerged within 2 buns. That is not a sandwich. I would crush a tailgate 75 finger plate. I really would. There's no sandwich. That's not a sandwich. That's not a sandwich. I never heard of Cane's. You people don't go. What the hell is lemonade leprechaun? I might try this. I might try this. What? I might try this out. What? Why the fuck are there more Cane's in damn near 3 other states than Louisiana? Like what? Because that's where it originates. It's not even possible. The coleslaw doesn't even look good. I mean, listen, I was against the coleslaw at first, but then anybody who like watches the Twitch streams, you know about Brad. Brad put me on. He's like, dip the chicken tender in cane sauce and then put some coleslaw on it. It's good. I ain't gonna lie. I was against it at first. But I tried it and it was good. And shout out to Brad for that little food hack or whatever you fat people call it. But back to this. KFC chicken sandwich is only if I'm dying. Popeye's chicken sandwich is the best. Zaxby's, I'd rather be vegan. Wendy's is okay. But if I'm counteracting and bringing in the spicy chicken sandwich, all right, and then we're gonna go that route. They don't have Burger Kings on here, so I'm ashamed. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, if I'm categorizing the spicy, it's good. It's arguably the best. And McDonald's crispy chicken is only if I'm dying. All right, can we get back to this?
Many outside pressure.
Because we're only in like the last 5 seconds of it.
Grant unauthorized access to user data or systems, with the final key takeaway being that the layers of review and oversight concerning every part of their U.S. service are
New Leon stream. Leon tries things featuring Pop-Tarts and Leprechaun Lemonade. Oh my. I just might.
unprecedented in their industry, and they're approaching their work with constant vigilance, with multiple third parties reviewing their adherence to their commitments, and that this arrangement doesn't rely on anyone simply taking their word for it. This is a really interesting development that could have a lot of implications in the United States that none of us are fully aware of yet. So I'll keep you all up to date as things progress. Make sure to subscribe to get notifications.
LOL low? Like, what? LOL low? Speaking of chicken, I'm gonna get some chicken strips with honey mustard. You just constantly give out weird. You just give out weird all the time. All right. Let's see if Chris rickrolls me. Let's see here.
Hey everyone, I wanted to give my thoughts.
Let me just skim through this real quick.
I don't
Okay. It seems like it's the legit thing. I like how this, when I download it, it's titled Keffals Outs Tipster. Oh my God.
Hey everyone.
Shut up. How do I pull this up so that I can have it here? I should know how to do this. I'm somewhat of an intelligent individual. I believe I can get this done. I believe I can finagle this. Huzzah! Oh. Huzzah! Got it. Honey mustard is good. Depending on what you have it with. It'll be the best day ever. Oh, tipster. Why? Why did you decide to hang out with somebody like this who would eventually snake you? Now, keep in mind, it could all be a bit. It could all be one hilarious bit that we're all not prepared for and we're all not paying attention to. I'll say that before I watch any of this. And even still, saying it's a bit only works when you have a nice plan that you could make people understand later. This all started because these morons wanted to insert themselves in a conversation they had no part in, because they wanted to defend somebody who's on their political side who has a fetish for long meat. That's all you had, and you decided to insert yourself, and you got chewed out by everybody. So let's hear what you got to say, oh little Miss Keffals.
I wanted to give my thoughts about everything now that time has passed, and I kind of stepped away for a bit to think about everything that happened over the last 2 months.
What happened? You and various other amounts of people who don't understand nuance and context wanted to speak up for something you really didn't need to speak up for?
I'm talking, of course, about the situation that went down with Bosch. So to those who aren't aware, the situation that happened in February was Bosch accidentally leaked a folder full of images that he should not have had on his computer.
Whoa, that's so crazy.
And it created a living hell for him, for me, for anyone in his general proximity. I'm putting this video out to just give my thoughts. There's no script. I'm just talking from the heart here.
So again, what was the defense video for? What was all of this for? What was all of this? Who was this for? Shut up! I don't want to hear you more than once. I said shut up! Who was this for? What was this Vosh against hypocrisy Ethan Klein video for? Who was this for? Who was this for? I must know. Because if you're going to sit here and try to tell me that it's fine for you to make this 37-minute video where you're chewing out somebody and you're using a dead guy, I think you used 2 dead guys, in order to skew your narrative, what was it for? It didn't help. It hindered. You made people look very stupid for no reason.
About how I feel about Vosh and how I feel about everything now that all of this is played out. A lot of people said that I needlessly inserted myself into all of that drama. That
You
happened,
did.
And I want to talk about that.
It's undeniable that you did.
Because I partially agree, but there's also a different side of this that people probably weren't aware of. I saw all of this playing out. I wasn't planning on weighing in. None of this was...
Hold on, I'm changing the title of my stream. Has to be done. I'm gonna change the title of my own damn stream. It must be done. It must be done. I have to do it. It must be done. It must be done. Baganza. Baganza, it must be done. 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 It has been done. I have changed. I have changed the title. I have changed the overall title and framework of video. I have changed the title. You shall be okay. We will be okay here. We will be okay. Okay. Back to video. Back to video.
my problem. But then my friend Tipster decided to call out Ethan Klein on Twitter for how he covered the entire situation that happened with Bosch. And then when Ethan Klein responded, I was like, okay, I have two friends now who are getting put on blast by a really large content creator. I decided that I was going to get into the mud.
Why? Your friend sat there and was like, you're making fun of the LGBTQ community, and made himself look like a moron for no reason. Then you decide, you know what I can do? Get involved. For no other reason other than, I'm so quirky and trendy and cool. I'm gonna
Because I care about my friends. I don't want to see my friends getting attacked. And that was a huge...
I do not care about my friends to the point where I will inject myself in situations where I have no full context or even an understanding, which will make me look stupid in the long run. I can't do it. Like, if Chris wakes up tomorrow and he's like, I'm getting chewed out on Twitter for something I didn't say, and then I go on Twitter and I see he actually said it, I'm going to laugh at Chris. I'm not going to help him in any capacity.
Mistake. Hindsight is 2020. If I could go back and just let everything play out without getting involved, obviously I would have. And I don't want to beat myself up that much because I think that my instinct to want to protect my friends when
I'm going to chew my feet off. What do you mean, protect your friends? And after you explain what do you mean by that, my next question will be, why? And also, for what reason? And protect them from what? People online saying they are a, let me check notes, loser sticking up for a guy who had horse child imagery on his computer? And his reasoning was, I'm a size queen, so it doesn't matter what images are there or what type of people are in the image, as long as there's a big meaty wiener, it's fine. That was his explanation. And that was seemingly okay for a bunch of people. I heard that and I'm like, huh?
when I see them getting attacked is a good one. Like, it shows that I really care about people. Caring about people and wanting to protect people, sometimes that's not always the greatest idea. And this entire situation has kind of made me reevaluate how I even feel about Vosh in the first place.
How old is Keffals? How old is Keffals? Keffals is not 13, 14, 15, not even 18. This is somebody probably mid-20s, if not touching 30. Why are you wording this like you've never had life experience?
To be completely honest, I don't really like him as much as I used to. I actually feel hurt and let down by him. The mistake that Vosh made, it was such an avoidable mistake. This is me being as charitable as possible, believing him when he said that he downloaded Lolly by mistake. Even if that was 100% true, he could have avoided this. He didn't need to download porn on his work computer. That's just bizarre, and
I just realized I ranted while muting my mic because I blew my nose. So let me repeat what I just said. I hate Keffals. I hate the overall concept that somebody pushing 30 can sit here and now have all the nuance under the sun after weeks of everybody telling her the exact same thing. But no, I gotta dig my heels into the ground because, ew, Ethan Klein made fun of me and my friend, and I'm gonna stick up for my friend, and nuance is the better. I am suffering from the overall nonsensical nonsense that comes from people like this, because people like this choose to live stupidly.
he put so many people whose livelihoods actually depend on.
Did I mute myself again? What is wrong with me? This just made me I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm almost there. I'm edging.
Him in the crosshairs because of how reckless he is. And this entire situation just really soured me to even wanting to be part of his community, to be quite honest.
Oh, you village idiot. Like all of you who do this, I want to have a community. I want to have a community of people. Ah, you're all morons. Just say it. No, I've gone an hour and 43 minutes and 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds of not swearing. Damn does not count. Damn doesn't count.
Because if he cared as much as he claimed, he would have taken more precaution with his actions to not have a situation like this blow up. And for people who were his friends and for people who wanted to defend him through this, they just got mercilessly dragged. Well, he stayed silent about the whole thing. And now he's moving on, and people are still giving me hate.
Because you were the loudest. You weren't even as loud as Vosh. You were the loudest. You and your friend Tipster. It would have been easy if you would have just been like, whoa. Now, let's say they still go the route of defending Vosh. All right, here's how they probably should have did it. Whoa, all this gaslighting amongst Vosh over something he did? You guys are losers. Yeah, you would have still got chewed out, but it would have been so tame, people would have left you alone afterwards. But y'all, for some reason, made it about being trans and being a part of the LGBT community. Why? Why? If you didn't do that, this would have been over with. Arguably, it would have been over with regardless, but for some reason, you all have a proclivity to still want to talk about it. And guess what? Let's say this is some gay psyop to get a bunch of people to react and say, Neener, we got you. Haha, we're the best of friends. You defended a guy who downloaded child imagery that is sexual, and his excuse was he's a size queen. Then you made it about trans people, and then you decided, let me just burn bridges or turn against people just to turn around and say, LOL, lol. I'm so glad. It sucks, but I'm so glad I've been humbled in my life by many different experiences that don't have me thinking I'm some covert mastermind that's able to trick a bunch of people online. I'm so glad. Like, the experiences overall suck. I've cried a lot, but I'm so glad that life experience has gotten me not even numb, but just aware to morons like this. Like, it's just gotten me aware to morons and moron tactics. And I'm so thankful. Like, the experiences overall were terrible, cried a lot, but without them, I would probably be thinking Keffals is a good person who I could try to be friends with.
Not for my own actions, but for his. They're redirecting the hate onto me. Well, he's in his fortress and hasn't even tweeted on his Twitter since like February 18th. All of the lies and misinformation.
You know what's crazy? Vosh was smart. He addressed it and then moved on. He was smart. He addressed it. At first, he probably wasn't going to say nothing. But then when Ethan brought it up, he addressed it and moved on. Which is what you should do.
Information about me that started on kiwi farms that culminated in the entirety of the events of 2022 got brought back to life as a result of this situation because I wanted to defend my friend.
Well, kiwi farms, based on core understanding from people that have told me, is not gone. So that apparently was a lie. You got it taken down for like, what, a week?
I don't think if the roles were reversed, he would do the same for me, to be honest. I reached out to him because I wanted to talk to him, and he sent me an apology. I asked if I could call him, and he said, I'll be honest, I'm a little socially burnt out at the moment, so it might be a little bit before I'm willing to call. I do want to say, though, how much I appreciate you speaking positively of me, and how sorry I am that this was all turned around on you. I hope you know my decision to stay quiet was not at all a product of my indifference to your suffering. I just knew defending you would probably make things significantly worse for both of us.
Yes, because you're a brand risk. You're not even a brand risk. You're just a risk in general, bro. Like, you are ungodly, such a moron that it makes me itch knowing that I'm aware of people that know you, and I hate that for myself. This is what happens when you're somebody no one wants to be around. They'll say outright, you know, you being over here makes me suffer.
Which is why I went quiet for a while, as I did. And I think he knows him not being in my corner through all of this didn't make it any worse for him, but it has hurt a lot going through all of this alone. So this video isn't...
You're not alone. You have Tipster, because he also is not exempt from getting chewed out about this either.
A Vosh hate video. I think that Vosh is a complex person. Vosh has made a considerable amount of mistakes, to put it lightly, throughout his career. He's also done...
So what, you want him to suffer with you? He's smarter than you. He took it, he gave a really trash explanation, but an explanation nonetheless, and carried on.
Done a lot of good with this community. He raised almost $300,000 for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. That's commendable, and I think he should be given credit for that. It's just unfortunate that for many people, that's not going to be what he's remembered for. And
I mean, duh. Of course he's not going to be remembered for that. He jerks it to CP because he's a size queen. Like, I wouldn't remember anybody for that.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Would you?
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Would you?
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Would you? Now look.
I hope that all the people in my audience who are fans of him and his content can understand this and understand that I just kind of want to do my own little thing from now on.
You were always able to do your own thing. You, Tipster, and the rest of you low IQs that want to sit around and need a friend online, the reason why y'all have to talk like you're a third grader and this is your first piece of life experience is because you refuse to accept the fact that your poo-poo also stinks. You want to talk as if you are somehow untouchable. And then when reality smacks you in the jaw, it's, oh my God, maybe I should get away from all these people. No, you should have been that way from the jump. These are people online. And I ain't saying you can't trust people online. I'm saying be aware that somebody could snake you. Somebody's not who they say they are. Somebody could outright just treat you wrong. Or talk bad about you behind a Discord call, and then when you're in front of their face, they're all cheerful and joyful, and then when you chew them out, they start saying, oh, everybody's toxic but me. Oh, I'm just a... Because that's how some of these people are. Unfortunate, probably for you. Reality for everybody else.
I don't want people to instantly associate my name with this community. It's been hard enough, the amount of people who have decided not to want to associate with me solely because of my association with him, up until this most recent controversy, which has made my life a living hell. Quite literally in the week before all of that happened, I was just saying, okay, I'm gonna wind down my content and I'm gonna try to focus on doing more story-based content, specifically in the horror genre, and I still plan to work on that. But
when are you gonna start? You keep saying that. Like almost every video I hear you say that, and yet you're still here fishing for somebody to like hold your hand through your manic episode of a YouTube video.
Just been kind of festering on these thoughts without even having an outlet to really express them.
What do you mean? You cannot be somebody with a YouTube channel that people know about and say, I don't have an outlet. That is a blatant lie you're telling. You just blatantly lied for no reason.
And that's honestly why I'm putting this out here, because I feel like I just got punished for trying to be a good friend to someone. I feel hurt.
No, you know, baby girl, you got punished because while everybody was rightfully criticizing a guy for something stupid he was doing, you wanted to make it about trans people. I know your audience might have a false memory. I know your friends in this content creator space got a false memory. I don't. I do not. I am aware of how this started, how it progressed, and arguably how it ended, with a bunch of people seeking attention. That's how it started. It started with a bunch of people seeking attention and wanting to be held and wanting gratification. The problem is you got it from the dumbest place possible, making it about yourself in a situation that had nothing to do with you.
I feel hurt. I don't want to defend this guy anymore. I wish him all the best, and I want everyone who's watching this, who's part of his community, to know that I don't hate him. I don't dislike any of you if you are part of his community or if you want to watch his content. I just don't want people to say the word Keffals and immediately associate it in their heads with Bosch anymore.
Too bad. You want that, but guess what? Here's how it's gonna go for you. It could be like that in the future. It really could. You could get to a point where people say your name and they don't think about this situation at all ever again. The only way that'll work is if after this, you move along. You say, all right, we're done. It's over. No more need to speak on this. We're fine. It's over. No need. We're done. How they say? Goodbye, farewell, avidas, and good day.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of Vosh fans who are going to watch this and start talking about Vosh derangement syndrome, but it's like, he's not above criticism. He's hurt a lot of people through his own recklessness. I've talked to countless people who are part of his community who have been hurt by this. There have been ramifications for the people who work with him, for the people who are part of his community. Some of them
But Leon, they were friends in the DMs. I mean, that's essentially what you could say about you and I, buddy. And guess what? If it reaches a point where you do something where I just got to back up and criticize you and like burn the bridge, guess what? I got the lighter fluid ready, buddy.
Don't even feel comfortable saying they're a Vosh fan when they're meeting new people. It's a really shitty situation to be in, and it's a situation that he created through his own recklessness. And I honestly thought better of him because he never seemed like a person who would make a fuck up this big. But we're here now. all of this happened, and I just don't know if I can feel the same way about him anymore. As a result of what he did, and of me wanting to be there to defend a friend when they were going through the ringer, I have faced so many ramifications for it, and I'm going to be facing more in the future. I'll give credit where credit's due. Vosh was smart to go quiet in the face of this controversy, which could have been a hell of a lot worse for him if he decided to post through it. But unfortunately, this is just never gonna go away. For the rest of
I mean, it can. It truly can. Now, if you interact with people who will be like, Neener, Vosh, you suck, and then Vosh responds with something snarky, all they can do and respond back is with, you jerk off the child, and there we go. Like, that's how it keeps going. You know how it will end for Vosh? He picks his battles. You pick your battle with individuals who are not intellectually dishonest. You choose when to speak and speak up about something. You stay in your lane. And if you choose to get out of it, you pick the right lane to get into, and that'll be it. That's how it goes. In case you can't still figure this out.
Vosh's career, this is going to be a cycle where it's going to continuously come back up over and over again. The next time it comes up, I don't want to be put on blast.
Then don't say anything about it.
Because of things I had nothing to do with. I think I've also realized from this situation that you don't need to get involved in every single drama. You really don't. I don't think Tipster should have got involved. I think that was really stupid. What could you have possibly thought the outcome of doing a public call out on Ethan Klein would have been? Honestly, like, I know you want to defend the people that you like, but sometimes you just gotta sit back. You don't always need.
I heard this part. Keffals, you suck. Tipster, you suck. Maggot Edits, you suck. Southern Tipster, you suck. D-Max, you suck. Chris, you suck. All you people that do this suck. Just let your friend die. Let him die and resurrect himself like Jesus. Like, come on now. Because guess what? Can I ask y'all a question? Did Vosh go to jail? No. Vosh did not go to jail. Did Vosh lose his YouTube channel? No. He did not. He lost nothing from this. What? People laughing at him? People were laughing at him before this. People were laughing at him for the takes on child porn and child labor laws. Like, none of this in the hierarchy was new. No, absolutely none of it. None of it was new. Jesus. Did the drugs fry the last remaining brain cells she had? Oh, God. Why are you all so mean? What's the purpose of you all being so mean and heartless and rude? Like, what do you gain from that? I sound like one of these people who get butthurt when they get criticized. What do you gain from this? Oh, All right, what is all this Chris sent me? Chris sent me moronic things, and I must look at them. What is this? I was worried you were going to do the President's Sunday and was relieved you didn't. I don't know what that means. What even is a President's Sunday? I don't get it. It's still just a mistake, though. Why are you judging someone's character because they made a goofy mistake? The choice to download porn on his work computer that he streams from was not a mistake, and I'm allowed to judge him for making a terrible decision like that without thinking of any possible consequences. See? Keffals is using her brain. You see, when she's not surrounded by idiots and not on cocaine, you see what happens? People are smart. People are smart. Where's Nicholas? Where's Diorio? I need an ultimate rape review on this. Not even that. I just need him to chew out Tipster and Keffals. And I need Tipster's response. I get where you're coming from, but I genuinely think him talking about this would have just made things worse. Doesn't change how I feel, though. That's fair. Keffals is using a brain. And listen, we've had our fun. But I think it's time for us to go right back to any form of stupid we could possibly find, because old buddy Tipster is back. And I don't know what he's done. Like, he does this thing where he screws up and then disappears for a week and then tells you all it has to do with in real life things, which could play a part. But overall, he makes himself look stupid and then disappears. how a tweet could get J.K. Rowling thrown in jail. I saw this and I was like, buddy, what are we doing? What's going on today? What did you do? And what are your opinions again? And again, he's not a woman and he's not a trans person. So why is he speaking on this? Because remember when he said, as a cis male, I don't think I have the knowledge or the right to speak on issues that don't have to do with cis males. So why is he doing this?
So the other day, I stumbled upon this topic and I thought, why don't we go ahead and talk?
No, I don't think J.K. Rowling should go to jail. That's what you should say. That is what you should objectively say.
About this, because as you guys know, J.K. Rowling is not the most friendly person when it comes to people having trans rights.
All right, class, how long until we get the oh poopy, oh poopy, oh poopy? See, I'm doing good, not swearing. How long? How long until we get it? What's the going rate? We're already 18 seconds in. I'm 1.5ing this because Jesus Christ. 5 minutes? It seems like a good one. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 3. I think 3 is the good avenue for this. Inbound in 30 seconds? Well, we're at the 18 second mark, so you might be right, you might be wrong.
Rights and stuff like that. She's a bit of a turf, and you know, a lot of people have followed her antics for a bit in regards to that, and it seems like she may have gotten herself into a little bit of legal trouble in regards to some of the statements she's made on social media. As you can see in this TMZ tweet,
30 seconds have passed. Nope. 30 seconds of the video have passed, even with it on 1.5 speed. Chris, you've lost.
J.K. Rowling has been reported to the police by British broadcaster India Willoughby. I think that's how you pronounce that. I apologize if I mispronounce that. But yeah, she's been reported to the police, and apparently it's in regards to misgendering. Now, I know a lot of people who watch my audience or watch my videos and stuff, people in my audience, most of you guys are from the United States. And so we have, like, you know, protection of free speech and stuff like that, even when it comes to speech that, you know, can be filed under hate speech and stuff like that. So there was some conversation in my Discord server when this topic came up, and it's like, well, I don't think the cops are really going to do anything. What are they going to do? Like, they can't, like, suppress her speech or whatever. And I think what a lot of the American people in my audience fail to realize is that this isn't America. We're not talking about American laws here. They don't have the same free speech protections over there in, like, the UK and whatnot as we do here.
So did J.K. Rowling do this in the UK? Also, is J.K. Rowling an American? Where did this happen?
So some of you guys may remember the Count Dankula situation. They actually do have laws against hate speech. And as a result of that, yeah, she could potentially face some kind of legal trouble as a result of that. But let's go ahead and let's dive into this. Let's find out what exactly she said that has got her into this sticky situation here, shall we? So we have this Twitter thread here. We're not going to read the whole thread, but essentially...
Of course we're not, because having the understanding and the nuance and the context is so bad. But this is the same person who will tell me, look at the context of a guy arguing in favor of child porn. Okay. Let it all rain down and make sense, everybody.
Where it really starts is right here. Somebody posts this, I guess it's a video or a GIF related to the person in question, India. And somebody responds, that's a vile misogynistic man. He should use the men's with other men. Socialist Stanley says, if India Willoughby is a misogynist, why did she become a woman? Think. J.K. Rowling responds with, India didn't become a woman. India is cosplaying as a misogynistic male fantasy of what a woman is. To which India responded, how dare you, J.K. Rowling? I'm a woman, recognized in law and reality. Honestly, you are such a vile person. The most obviously transphobic thing you could say to a trans person, go get some therapy.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. What was the... Oh, 2 minutes and 54 seconds. So, I was somewhat right. I'm not fully right, but I was somewhat right. Tipster should have just stayed in the gaming news and headline sphere. I mean, maybe. What is this, Chris? What, Chris? What, Chris? What is this? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, God. What does this have to do with me? Like, this tier list is terrible. The Gaming Witch provided a terrible tier list. This is below average, low IQ'd, and not important. Like, it's all wrong. Where's the Zuko category? See, it's all wrong. Like, this is the worst you could ever bring to me. Like, stop that. Don't bring me trash and expect me to enjoy it. It's trash.
Oh, Lord. So this is the tweet that's gotten her into a little bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and let's dive into this more. We have this tweet by Byline TV. Exclusive. India Willoughby has called the police and reported J.K. Rowling for an alleged hate crime for misgendering her. This could lead to Rowling's arrest. And we got a video here, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got here.
J.K. Rowling is definitely...
Okay, let me actually boost the audio a little bit, because I don't know about you guys. It's a little quiet on my end. Here we go. That might be a little bit better.
J.K. Rowling has definitely committed a crime. I'm legally a woman. She knows I'm a woman, and she calls me a man. It's a protected characteristic, and that is a breach of both the Equalities Act and the Gender Recognition Act. She's tweeted that out to 14 million followers. If you check out the accounts that have been responding to me on the back of that, her trigger, it's absolutely disgusting, putrid, some of the worst abuse I've ever seen on social media. And I know I'm at the center of it. I might be.
I hate when people say that what they're going to is the worst that they've ever seen, because Twitter is a place where they had to actively sue the entire network or account because they did not remove child porn from the account.
A little bit biased. What are you going to do? What am I going to do about it? Well, I've been to the police and I've reported it as an issue. I contacted Northumbria Constabulary yesterday.
Now, like I said, like in the United States, obviously, like this would not even be an issue because there are protections of free speech in place and whatnot when it comes to this kind of thing in the United States. You know, obviously, I'm not fond of hate speech and stuff like that, but it is protected here in the States. But that's not the case in this part of the world. This is a part of the world where you actually could face legal repercussions as a result of making these kind of statements.
So you reported J.K. Rowling?
I have reported J.K. Rowling to the police for what she said, which I don't know if that's going to be treated as a hate crime, malicious communications, but it's a cut and dried offence as far as I'm concerned. And at the end of the day, it is a hate crime. Transgender identity is a protected characteristic, just as race is, just as sexuality.
It's like I've said before, you know, whenever we've covered these types of issues, I genuinely don't understand why people get so bent out of shape about this kind of shit. Like, even if you're someone that, you know...
Because they live in America and they want their American standards to be viewed in every country all the time. It's the same with the gay rights people. They want gay rights in America and they get it, but they somehow ignore the rest of the world. Because in the rest of the world, there are places where you're not favored for being trans, lesbian, gay, queer, and it's like nobody who's a prominent activist wants to address that. They seemingly ignore when their representation gets removed in all these movies when they're broadcast across the world, and they're seemingly mum's the word about it. But, you know, gay rights, but only in specific specifications, you know, because that somehow makes sense.
Doesn't understand, you know, what, you know, being transgender means, or like trans rights, trans issues, those sort of things. Even if you don't understand those things, like, why does it bother you so much that these people exist and just want to live their life? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is the problem with just allowing these people to just be themselves and live their lives? And that's it. Like, I genuinely don't understand it. It just seems like getting outraged over something that's literally a non-issue.
And the equivalent of what J.K. Rowling said, calling a trans person a man, deliberately, knowing that that person is a woman, and I am a woman, regardless of what J.K. Rowling says. I've been through everything that's required of me. My birth certificate says female, my passport, all of my documents. I am legally recognized as a woman. And for J.K. Rowling to deliberately, and that is the key word, misgender me, knowing who I am, is grossly offensive. It is a hate crime, and it should be treated just as somebody calling a black person the N-word, or an Asian person the P.
Yeah, we black people handle that a little bit differently.
Word, or
Yeah, it's pretty insane because, like, you know, J.K. Rowling tries to position it, says like, oh, I'm just concerned about, you know, the safety of women in, you know, women's prisons, and I'm concerned about the safety of women and, you know, women's restrooms and stuff like that. But
Valid thing to be concerned about.
like, if that's like the sole concern that you have, right, is just, I'm concerned about the safety of women, what is the point of like misgendering a trans person then? Like, at that point, like, that's just bullshit. You're just a bigot at that point. You have an issue with trans people and you just don't want to admit it. You want to hide behind this, like, well, I'm just concerned about women's safety. And it's like, no, that's not true. Because if this was just about women's safety, there would be no valid reason for you to like misgender someone. It's just bigotry at that point. That's literally like what it is. But there we go. There we have the video. J.K. Rowling responded to this and said, some time ago, lawyers advised me that not only did I have a clearly winnable case against India for defamation, but that India's obsessive targeting of me over the past few years may meet the legal threshold for harassment.
Why did Chris say call me? What the fuck? What do you want? Why do you keep calling me and then pretending like you didn't do it? You gotta stop this. I'm calling you now. Chris, pick up. Pick it up. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Don't act coy and cool with me, you mongoloid.
We're doing the tier list.
Tier list of what?
Bring back the Avatar tier list.
No.
The tier list was shit.
No.
Yes.
We're here to talk about Tipster, and for
Oh
Tipster
my
to
God.
finally be freed.
Wait, be freed by what? He's created a prison of his own design.
No, he just needs to be freed.
He can't be freed. He built the prison.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food.
He built the prison.
Would you trust a white
trapped.
person to make you Chinese food?
He built the prisoners. Why are you so
Well, is
heartless?
Bro, is that not what happened?
No.
What do you mean no?
He freed himself.
How did he free himself?
He needs to
Built
free himself. I shall free Tipster.
Okay.
I shall free
Tipster.
Tipster. I shall
You're just trolling because I'm right.
Tipster. I will free Tipster.
No. What? How are you gonna free him? You already tried one time, and look what happened.
Nothing happened. I didn't try.
You told him to start talking about
Hey,
his
you
own
can't talk about anything going on with who's friend and who's friend when your friends all eat each other behind Discords and pretend they're all friends when they stream. You might want to chule it, buddy.
But hold on. That doesn't change what I'm trying to say here. That he built a prison of his own mental design.
You all built a prison of your own sped design, and now your speds are getting loose.
That doesn't.
Your speds are getting loose. Your speds are loose.
The speds have always been loose.
Your speds are loose.
Dude, he built a prison. I want a taco.
What?
I'm really hungry. I want a taco. And I have like a major migraine. I want a taco.
Your body's wrong.
How's my body wrong? I want tacos.
Your body's wrong, and you know it.
How's it wrong?
Because I
Tacos
said
are
so.
amazing. No, that's not how this works. Tacos
It's
are
always
great.
how it works.
Wait, are you trying to say that you don't like tacos?
See, that's that sped activity.
No, that's not
Your sped activity is word salad. That's word salad. That's word salad. That's word salad. You're word salad. Stop word salading it. Stop word salading. Stop word salad. That didn't work for Maggot. It's not gonna work for you. Stop word salad. Talk to me like a normal human, Christopher.
Not like tacos.
Talk to me like a normal human, Christopher. Talk to me normally, Christopher.
I'm talking to you. Whore, you can't hear me.
Talk to me normally, Christopher.
Oh my God, you're such a
Christopher.
You're such a cunt.
Talk to me normally, Christopher.
What would you put in your tacos?
Talk to me normally, Christopher.
I'm literally talking to you as normally as humanly possible.
No, you still got that sped voice going. You gotta,
bro, my throat is fucked if that's what you want to fucking point out.
See, sped voice.
That's not... Okay. Motherfucker.
You're really weird, and you're weird looking. It's okay. Ugly people have a place in the world.
Yeah.
Just not on my channel. Be gone! Are we done? Like, do we get it all out of our system? Did we get all of this out of our system? I think Leon has a sped voice. You can hold the wrong opinions all you want. Just know that you're somebody who enjoys Assassin's Creed's newer games. So your opinions are not really as valid as you want them to be. Everybody, it's been great. I hope you all had your fun. I'm done. I'm not even finishing this Tipster video because it's just like, I mean, he's got a point. This is not America, so the free speech thing doesn't work here. If she goes to jail, she goes to jail. She gets punished for it. Oh, well, it's not in this country. So understand it all. Everybody, go buy Gaming Witches candles. But remember that she is somebody who enjoys Assassin's Creed. So you should be able to criticize her. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Unless y'all want me to stay. Oh, I'll stay just for a little bit longer. Psych.